Tonight on Tech Talk Tonight, we talk about some 4K cameras. We talk about watches coming from the tech world now instead of, well, I guess they are kind of going to be fashion statements. Tech or fashion? You decide. All that and more. Tech Talk Tonight. Episode 96 for Wednesday, September 4th. Good evening, beautiful people. And this is Tech Talk Tonight, episode number, Gavin, what episode number are we on?
96.
What are we calling this? 96, I believe, yes. That is correct. And a mighty happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
A day late.
I feel older.
Do
A
you?
day late and $1 short.
Well, we do
A day
normally
late
record
and
on
a ski
Wednesdays.
short.
Yeah. Knock yourself out there.
Are you having one?
I'm not supposed to.
What?
I'm not supposed to.
Why not?
Plus, you should drink them.
At least drink half. Whoa. Hey, they all have things in them.
They all have koozies on them, too.
Get a cup.
I'll get a cup. This takes time.
We'll stop the show.
This isn't stop the show worthy. You have to talk then.
All right. Braden's
Tell
getting
us
a cup.
how your birthday was.
Is this a twist off, Doug?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got another ad. I don't know what's going on here. Don't worry, this will never air. Kate, should I drink this ski? I will be up all night. I'm only drinking half, though. Is this twist off?
Yes. You grew up in Clinton County. Why do you not know
I don't
this?
think it is.
Seriously? It's right there on the wall.
Open bottle of Hugh.
Yes, people. Everybody should have a open bottle thing just mounted on their wall in their basement.
Where's the... Oh no, I forgot to turn upside down as my friend Doug trained me.
To get all the sediment to the top of the soda before you drink it. So we kind of started Tech Talk Tonight talking about ski and stuff, so it's only fitting that it's in one of our last episodes as well, right?
I got another ad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these ads tonight. Do you know what's going on?
I don't.
If you keep getting ads, well, I don't know.
Maybe
That's some good ski. Doug, you should come here to St. Louis to get some ski. Everyone out there should.
That's good stuff.
But Braden, what's so I had my birthday, got my FIO DAC, digital audio converter,
Yeah, how is that?
for my parents tonight.
Can you tell a big difference by
Not
listening?
really. But I haven't done a really good test.
Do you have like really high quality audio files and stuff? And
I have a few.
okay.
But my question is, can I get high quality audio from a CD, or is there a limit to the high qualityness you can get?
To a CD, yeah.
Because I've been recently doing CDs to FLAC, lossless.
Well, okay, so you're at least not losing quality from the CD to your file then. MP3s will lose quality from.
But how
the
do you get
CD
even
to them.
higher quality? That's the question.
You
You need to get like the originals or something.
right. Well, how do you get around like? I'll just say it. The Pirate Bay has FLAC files that are really high quality and stuff.
How do you? But how do they get that? I also got an iFi, which
LPs? I don't know.
Which right here, I feel like David Letterman.
That is-
See,
that's
can you
pretty
zoom
nice.
in?
Are those your drums?
No, but
So what's an iFi do, Gavin?
this
Tell us all about it.
I put this in my camera, and the photos, as soon as they're on my Wi-Fi, as soon as it can connect to my Wi-Fi hotspot, it'll start transferring the photos to my computer, which is amazing, right?
Now, is this gonna like eat up your computer really quick with just constantly taking pictures?
Oh, this is I guess it can also connect to my smartphone,
And,
which then it could get GPS from my smartphone. So that's kind of cool.
wait. How does it? No. How does
It's
it?
just Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yes.
Anyway,
how's that connecting directly to your like? Is that setting up an ad hoc network to Like, is all that inside
I think
that little
so.
card?
I'm pretty sure.
That's impressive.
I don't know. I'll do some research and report back. But what have you been up to this week, Braden?
Well, it seems that my allergies have gotten the best of me, and my nose is all stuffed up this week. So I apologize for audio listeners already. And I don't know. The school season's in full swing. We talked about the Kirkenfest a bunch last week, and well, I've got a lot of plans for the studio again that I'll eventually get to after I guess we wind down. But how about tech stories, Gavin? I watched a lot of, or tried to watch a lot of keynotes today, and did you happen to catch the Samsung's Galaxy Gear keynote that happened today?
No. What was that?
So we have Samsung announcing basically three things: the next Galaxy Note.
We're not live.
How are we not live? Check 1 2. There we are.
No, we're back.
Okay, sorry
They're
about
saying
that.
The stream keeps dropping, and that's why there's so many ads. I don't know.
I don't think I can lower the quality anymore, folks. Man. Well, it's back
Damn
to the
you,
drawing
Charter.
board for. I really think that it's a bandwidth issue now, to the point that I mean I can't lower the quality of the stream anymore. Okay, so back to Samsung. Samsung announced the Galaxy Note 3, and they're making an even bigger Note. And this is the first company to announce the wearable, well, not the first, but probably the first of many to announce a Android watch. Are you looking to have a watch that's running Android and connects to your phone, Gavin?
Well, this is kind of like the Pebble, right?
Yes.
That's what we've talked about on the show. And is it better or worse than the Pebble? It's basically, the idea is that you have a watch that you don't need to be pulling out your phone for every alert that comes on your phone, right? Some alerts are your things that you don't want to have to pull out your phone for, but it would be nice if they were just on your watch.
Right.
I mean, it's also just a normal watch, but
So-
and then you can also do apps on it as well.
They're saying with the Samsung you can actually do more because it's an entire Android device, and there's being apps built directly for.
Oh, so
Just
it's
the
not like the watch connecting to your phone. It's like literally the phone is the watch.
I think it's still connecting to your phone.
Oh.
From everything that I know, but they're building apps directly for the watch, so it's still got to be running some version of Android. It's just it's not. It doesn't have the data plan and everything connected up to it. It needs the phone to be able to do that. And probably one of the biggest drawbacks is it only connects with other Samsung gear. So not just any Android gear out there. You're going to literally need Samsung Android stuff to be able to use this watch. And it has a weird, funky camera that you're going to be like Wonder Woman and taking pictures with your arms up and stuff like that. And you're distracted by the stream now again because it looks like it's dropping once again.
Yeah. Are we recording though?
Yes, we are.
Well, yeah, it should be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever buy one. Maybe. How much is the price point?
Yeah,
did
it's
they announce yet?
expensive. The watch itself is $300. And then you still need the Samsung Android phone to be able to pair it with.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Seems too expensive for my blood.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same way. But I'm still keeping an open mind for the next phone. It might be an Android, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So other than that, any tech stories tickle your fancy today, Gavin?
What was I reading?
I don't know. What were you reading?
I got nothing.
Well, continuing on in the probably the watch market, my birthday just so happens to be right around the corner as yours. On September 10th, Apple is throwing me an event, or they're just having a big keynote on the 10th, and we're probably going to get a new iPhone announced. Maybe a watch. I don't know. Do you think? What do you think?
New iPhone, probably so. They're calling it the 5S and the 5C, maybe, or something weird like that.
Gonna have a lower branded phone as well, a cheaper version, most likely. Not a lot of talk about the watch that has been rumored for a while, but let's see here. The tagline for the event itself is, what was it? It's colorful dots. This should brighten everyone's day. So do we think there's going to be
A brighter screen.
a brighter screen, or do you think it's going to be a lot of different colors that the phone is coming out in? The Samsung keynote today, actually, they announced that the colors are of their fall line. And there's a lot of, mocha, brownish, orangish. I forget what it was, like Earl Grey tea or something was a color too, and so they're trying to be like almost like a fashion sense that the phone is a fashion accessory as well.
Yeah.
You got that going on now.
I mean, the iPhone has always been kind of like that, where people thought they were cool because they had the iPhone. But I don't know. I'm excited to. Well, it's like, what can they really do with the iPhone? More than that.
Well, you've got iOS 7 coming out, so a
Which is
complete
flat.
redesign of flat. A complete redesign of the entire GUI that is going on with the phone itself, and then I don't know. I think well, you've had rumored that they're going to go to fingerprint scanner on it for an actual way to authenticate that it's you.
Which that would be kind of interesting if they could actually figure it out just so you put your fingerprint on the screen. Yeah, see, it keeps dropping. I don't know what's going on. But that would be cool if they could pull that off, and it works really well because right now the security of iPhones are kind of hilarious. Usually you can just figure out the person's password by looking at the screen smudges.
Yeah. And I thought Android was kind of doing some interesting things with
Android is worse. With the swipe, you can see it clearly.
Yeah, but I thought they were going to these pictogram things to where you were supposed to think of the story, and then instead of numbers you were hitting, it was images, and the images always switched around where they were at and stuff. So you weren't always hitting the same spots every time. Am I crazy that this isn't a thing on Android anymore? Or
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
well, they should have stuck with that. That, or it's an option to people who just aren't using it.
I don't think we have audio going out to the stream.
Because every time I hit start, our audio dips to 0. That's a wonderful little bug.
It's a feature.
A feature, sure. We should have audio back now. Man. Once again, everything just goes.
We need to find a
downhill.
good. We should. What's a good streaming provider? We need to figure a better stream. What about live stream?
Live stream or. Well, I'm just getting out to BitTorrent. Okay, live stream is very locked down now in the fact that you have to pay for an account just to be able to embed the video. We couldn't embed it into our Tech Talk Tonight page without paying over $100. I know.
Okay,
I
so we
forget what it
point
is now.
everybody to the live stream page. What's the downside of that? If it's better streaming, it's worth it.
Well, there wouldn't be ads.
Is there no ads?
No, there's no ads. I mean that's one option. I thought we were only gonna have 4 more of these, so we can just go completely back to the drawing board when.
That's true. After we reach our 100th episode, we should throw a closing ending bash for all our biggest fans.
I agree with that. Is everybody
In the
gonna
basement.
be around sometime?
Everybody come down to the basement.
Soon? Well, we should find out when our biggest fans are available next, and yeah, we should do that.
All
definitely.
2 of them.
2 of them.
No,
can think
we
of a
need to
few
do a Google
others.
Plus Hangout show to prove that, so you can prove that it sucks.
Okay, fine. I'm up for that. We can do that.
Can you stream your computer?
Yes,
Wait,
that can
or
be set up.
Can we do Hangouts on air? Do we
Yes,
have access to that now?
We can, but the stream itself is
delay?
going to be delayed as well. So they do lower quality video for our talks itself, but then I don't know. Maybe the Hangouts on air actually don't do the multiple encodes for the.
What about literally just hosting the live video from your basement? We only have maximum 10 viewers. How would that kill your bandwidth?
What do you mean?
Hosting out live video from your internet connection, have everyone connect to your IP, your charter IP.
How would I set that up exactly?
I have no clue, but it's got to be possible.
You want me to basically host the video streaming server?
Yeah.
I've thought about that. I've definitely thought about that.
But the problem is every viewer again. Every viewer kind of takes part of your upload bandwidth, and they get saturated a lot quicker.
Right.
But with only a few viewers, maybe it's not, and you could cut down the quality.
This is true.
I don't know. We should do some research.
I've looked into some of that. I mean, just setting up a. I don't know how we could do it. I know how to do it with. Dare I say Silverlight? I've done that before, but.
Silverlight.
Yeah,
that doesn't
thing that's
exist
going
anymore.
away. Hey, Netflix is still using it for some things. They're going to HTML5 for pretty much everything else. Yeah. Let's start brainstorming with that stuff now, and we'll get something together.
Maybe we can get it together by the 100th episode.
Yes, I think that's possible. So in new gadgets and stuff, have you looked at any? Have you seen a 4K TV out in the wild yet?
I have not.
I don't think I have either. But Sony seems to be going all in on 4K. So the GigaOM reports they have announced a 4K video download service. So I don't know anybody, or heck, I don't even know anybody that bought a 3D TV, to be honest. Which, good on them. But I don't see anybody running out to get 4K anytime soon. I haven't even seen them in stores that much. I don't know.
Are they trying to push it? Like, who actually wants this?
Well, from the way that I hear it, like, anybody that's actually seen a 4K TV is, like, blown away by it. But my big thing is, okay, you've got this new buzzword, super high definition, going out there. Super high definition is basically defined as anything that can be from 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. You've got an even broader span from the 720p and the 1080p that we dealt with the last time with the HD stuff. So you're going to have a bunch of confusion, and then,
But what do you have to interface? What kind of signal do you have to send into like a 4K TV? HDMI? Like what cable?
Well, just today, maybe even HDMI 2.0 was announced, which I believe that can do 4K now.
But you need the content too. Like, great, I have a 4K TV. What do I do with that? Like,
you need the content.
Especially if I'm like most Americans who probably still has what is it called? RCA video jacks from composite from my like DVD player. It's gonna look like crap. I need like some new sort of interface.
Well, I think that's out there. I mean, I see it going to be more connections from computers and stuff, to be honest. But or not computers, but like what's your little devices and stuff called? The Rovio and Medio, sure. Just
set-top boxes.
Yeah. Do they make TiVos anymore? I almost said TiVo, and no, that's not really around anymore. Or just built into the TV, really. So so the way that the Sony has announced this, it is literally a download thing. So you're going to, use up a big chunk of your bandwidth for the month and download a 4K video and be able to watch it right on your TV. So it'd be cool. I'm sure 4K is, just getting something to look actually HD and a nice frame rate, unlike this stream. Sorry, man, it looks great, but can it be
Maybe we
done?
should just stream audio. We've talked about this.
We can do that too.
Or as a backup, like audio, like you could have like an audio page. So when like our video streaming is bad, we can just say everyone go to the audio stream. That's basically like Twit, right? You can choose your different method.
This is true.
You could stream audio directly from down here. It's like 16K or something.
Yep.
Maybe not. Probably so.
Yeah, audio's a lot easier than. Well, everybody's gonna need little devices like yours then to hear our wonderful tones of our voice.
You almost need
And
like
wonderful
dual internet
allergies.
connections, I feel like.
I might have a way to do that.
Like one for like I'm streaming the video in, which is probably not helping.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. And I have a reference monitor too that has the stream up that's not helping either.
So we're just killing the bandwidth just by viewing our own faces.
Probably, yes.
but yeah, to have like the stream on its own thing would be nice. What's the subreddit of the week, Braden?
Hey, I do have a random subreddit of the week, Gavin. It just so happens to be a little thing called chemical reaction GIFs. And this
You mean GIFs?
GIFs, sorry, whichever you prefer. Yes, r/chemical reaction GIFs, whatever have you. And I spent probably too much time on this today, and like went through the entire first page of all the top stuff. But there are some really cool things out there, like I don't know, like the very top one of all time isn't actually the most interesting one, I don't think. But like just taking steel wool to a battery, that was fun. You've got the devil snake thing that happens. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Never seen it. I'm looking at the top of all time.
Go to number 2, actually.
Like fanning a deck of cards?
Yeah, well, basically they put these 3 different chemicals into a solution and spin it around, and it basically mixes everything up. But then they reverse the spin, and they're able to make the chemicals go back to the 3 little states that they made when they just put them first in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm,
so
I'm midway through now.
they
Now they're going
completely
backwards.
Yep.
What? Whoa.
Yeah,
How is that even possible?
Yeah, I know. Like, I wasted
The
too much time
device is
on this
filled
stuff
with
today.
corn syrup.
That's, yeah.
Droplets of food dye are added.
Yeah. That one's good. Liquid glass putty is interesting, just because I feel like it could be used for evil in some way, shape, or form, because it's like the stuff is basically invisible.
Steel wool on battery.
So
I
that's
think I've
just
seen that
things
before.
burning and stuff. I don't know, there's all kinds
All
of.
right, I'm subscribing to this one.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know how many actually get posted quite a bit, but there's plenty of interesting things going on in the science world. I mean, it was kind of like the coolest days of science class all wrapped up into one nice place. That's the way I saw it. So go check that out. That's r/chemical reaction GIFs.
Man, I need to show this to Doug, and I might be talking to Henken
Oh yeah,
in the next few weeks.
what's
And,
he been up to?
I don't know. Well, I think he teaches right by where I live, so
That's cool.
we're gonna try and catch up with him when Doug's in town. But I feel like he would find this very interesting.
So I do have another story. How's your photo booth business going, Gavin?
It's not really going.
Well, there is a new thing out. Did you see this top story?
The slow-mo wedding photo booth.
So, for those people that have the dough to dish out for a red Epic camera, which we went out.
Oh, so you actually have to have real
Real camera
quality
gear.
stuff.
Well, you need a camera that can shoot like 1,000 frames a second or something like that to get really good slow-mo video and stuff. You can try doing it with a normal camera in post and everything, but it never looks as good.
This video is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So we actually went out and like priced a red Epic camera just to see how much it was. Like to get the kit that like has everything in it that you're going to need and stuff, you're gonna be like in the 35,000 range. That's fun.
This video is just awkward though. Like, at where is this? Like
Which one? Where the people are just like
30
waving their
30 seconds in, like there's a couple like kissing, but when you look at slow motion kissing, it's like the guy's like forcing his face onto the woman.
Yeah, and there's one guy that's got his tongue out for some of it, and yeah, there's some really weird ones in there. But they're having a lot of fun with confetti and the little popper things that go off and shoot even more confetti, silly string. They're funny things in there. But do you see this as like the next step for the photo booth?
Probably. Not the. You always see derivatives of things, so this is definitely kind of cool because it's unique. But I don't think people would do it I think people care about photos more than video because photos are easily consumed, where video has to be edited down and all this stuff.
But if this is being shot on a red Epic, that means that this is capable of doing 5K resolution. So again, we're back to the super high definition stuff. You could take any frame from this, and it would be high definition photo.
Would it be as good as like an actual photo from a DSLR though? That's
yes.
like
I would say
lit
so.
correctly for a photo versus lit correctly for a video, I don't think it would be that as great.
I think it'd be close. I don't know. Yeah, I'll concede to your point.
But
That's fine.
they're talking about in the chat room that it should just produce an animated GIF
There you go.
right out of the bat.
That would be something to do too.
But yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Memory.
Are you looking
making
to
money off of memories is a very lucrative business because people are willing to shell out a lot of money.
As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together.
And our video's down.
Name that song. Was that your
They want a tiny Instagram image. That's a good point.
this is true. It's because people don't actually look good in HD photos, I guess. But
Yeah, that would be cool if like it was just like, I mean, literally you just need Instagram basically, but like have the photo taken and then you can choose on a screen on the thing which filter to use and crop it yourself. At that point, just use Instagram, I guess.
yeah. Could you set that up in a photo booth?
You
to
should
where
like
they'd be able to
Dude.
walk out and
no, it just everyone has a phone now that has Instagram on it, right? Just set up a booth and just have it lit and just have like a stand there and say place iPhone here, right? I guess Instagram doesn't have a delay function though. Is the only problem. You'd have to have
no. You just have somebody standing in the booth there and be like, "Hand me your iPhone." Click, and
Like-
then he hands it back to you.
yeah, like someone pops his face up into the square, like, okay, hand me your iPhone, and then he goes down.
Dude, we should just make a parody video just of that. That would be funny.
That'd be good.
Uh,
But anyway, no one's hearing our things because the stream's rebouncing every 1 minute.
oh,
I think
fun.
we should wrap this up.
We probably shouldn't. I'm through most of the stories that I posted. So, there's cool macros and stuff in the new version of VidBlaster. I'd love to work with those, but if we can't get a good stream out, then what does it even matter? So, Gavin, where can they go and find you out on the web?
GavinR.com. I'm doing a project to map every single McDonald's location in the U.S. because it's actually hard to get that data. You can buy the data for $60 from this one company, but otherwise it like doesn't exist. And I think it should exist.
So, are you going to basically cheat out that one company $60 for this? To
Maybe.
Like,
It matters how
this?
good my data is. I'm writing a script to go through every single zip code and run the McDonald's Find Store application and then scrape the information.
That's borderline evil.
It's perfectly within the terms of service.
That's fine. Cool.
So yeah, where can they find you?
Well, I just basically look at the lower third. I actually have BradenH.com running again with a new post as of today, and one started for tomorrow. So,
So you're actually going to start blogging.
I'm gonna blog again. It's a way of keeping
Oh
my
man, this is
skills
good.
of writing.
This is a good theme you got here.
Yeah, I like the theme that I found. It's very photo centric again.
I'm going to copy it.
That's fine. It's called Serene, I think. I forget the makers, but the actual. But yeah,
Can you make
it's a fun game.
Can you make a?
fun theme.
Well, anyway, continue on.
No, I thought that's about it. That's where you can find me. Where can we find you, chat room? Thank you, as always, for visiting and finding us out on the web. We appreciate your putting up with our weird stream, I guess, tonight. And I think we actually have a video that we can post on YouTube for once. It's been a long time. But, we will reevaluate and we will come back even stronger. Right, Gavin?
Yes.
Yes. With that, good night, everybody. See you.